And you guys, you got your men be doing that marching, and you got that from Apostle Tahar, primarily one West. All Nate did was pick up where Lahab left off.
He's the new Lahab.
You the new Lahab, and Yohanan just picked up where he left off.
That's all it is. He's just a new Lahab. He's just a new Lahab model right off the assembly line. That's all he is. The new Lahab, Nate.
You got something around out? You got something out?
Oh, we got to finish that. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but I had another quick precept real quick. Ezekiel 18 and 25. 26. No, Salakia 24. But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done should not be mentioned.
Yeah, so put a face on it. Kill a priest.
Yep.
You know, and I guarantee you in that day when all hell break loose, that's the scripture where Yahushua said, have we not prophesied in your streets?
Your name,
and then, and prophesied in your name. And then what was the response? Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, I never knew you.
Knew you not.
I knew you not. He going to be one of those guys, man.
That's right, man. It says all his righteousness that he have done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he have trespassed, and in his sin that he have sinned, and them shall he die. So you ain't supposed to be bigging up no damn wicked ass niggas that fell off, man, like Lahab, Yeshaya. You know, the Lord said whatever righteousness or works they did shall not be mentioned, because they the devil, man. And
then we did a video. The most important part of being in this thing is finishing it. Yeah. The Apostle Paul made that statement, I have finished my course. If that wasn't paramount, right? If that wasn't paramount, if that wasn't important, why did the Apostle Paul mention it? I have finished my course. Henceforth I know that a crown of righteousness is laid up for me, which I will receive in that day. All right? So finishing is really, well, the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it. So that's something for you brothers to dwell on. You started something, you better hope you finish it. Hey, like they all saying in the street, don't start none, won't be none, man. You started it. When you came in the truth, you started it, so you got to finish it. All right? You got to finish it.
You know what? Let me say this real quick. You're guilty. Like John Todd used to say, you're guilty. Yahushua, you put Yahushua to an open shame, like the scriptures say, man. And y'all was all calling upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua at one time. The guys that was in this truth, like killer priests that was doing this work. Now you out there talking about some Amun Ra. When you get with them black, man, well, let me tell you what. I already knew killer priests, you was doing that shit 15 years ago. I ran into the dude. And we was at the house of another stupid blockhead nigga, Adi Allah. Okay, me and Elder Big Gad, we ran into that blockhead, right, with some other stupid nigga, and then Killer Priest happened to be there, and then he gonna ask me. He was pretending like he was still in the truth, and he had some grimy ass nigga with him, and the nigga was sitting there, and the other nigga pulled out a blunt and shit. The grimy nigga that was with him pulled out a blunt. Then Killer Priest looked at him and most like, yo, you know, like not in front of these, you know. Yeah, but I ain't say shit. And then me and Big Gad just looked at each other, and then the nigga gonna ask, they twisting his head. Yeah, so what's up with Taha, man? What's up with Taha? What's up with Elder Taha? What's up with Taha? Yeah, the nigga looked like he was high right there. He gonna ask me, you know, how's he inquired about Apostle Taha, right? Then he goes, yeah, man, I heard Elder Taha teaching Cornelius. That was back at the Cornelius thing was the big thing. Yeah, man, I heard Apostle Taha, Elder Taha was teaching Cornelius the Israelite, man. Yeah. You can show me the scriptures on that? You can show me the scriptures on that? Yeah, man, I ain't say that. Nah, man. Another time, man. You know what I mean? That's another time, man.
Not that what you did was cast not your pearls before swine. Neither give that which is holy unto the dogs.
Yahushua said it, and that's exactly why I didn't go into it. I said, we'll talk about that next time.
That's right. That's what you do. You
Yep.
Shush the nigga off. Whatever the saying is.
Gun.
You were talking. Apostle Gabar was talking about doing the work and finishing. Right now, here's a scripture to back up what he just said. St. John 4:34. Because when you read up above that, a couple of verses up above that, the disciples at that time said they were going to get some meat. So Yahweh Shai said, "Look, I got meat that you know not of." And then and then it goes over them guys' heads, the disciples' heads. He's like, "What is he talking about? What meat is he talking about?" And the Lord said, Yahweh Shai saith unto them, "My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work." And see, for you, General Hyena, to big up Lahab, and to big up Kazak, and to big up Yeshaya, and those particular guys, and then I'm waiting for my name to be heard, because I was in that deal of pushing that word out back when they were pushing that word out. Right. in the mid '80s, man. That's right. So you full of shit, my man. You're full of shit. Because none of them guys are doing the work, man. Lahab might got a little video, 23. He get 23 hits on his video every week. Ain't nobody. You'll play it out, man, like bell bottoms, nigga. Okay, Gazak ain't do, but Gazak wasn't doing nothing when he was in the truth, man.
Yeah, he was.
And the only time you seen Yeshaya is when some nigga put him on video, man.
That's right.
Talking about I never stopped teaching.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what does the scripture say? You shall see your teachers, right?
Right. Yeah, how come the brothers that came up underneath us, like the Texas brothers, the Boston brothers, the brothers that are now, how come they don't mention Yeshaya? Because guess what? He wasn't out there teaching. If he was out there teaching like he said he was, them brothers, the Texas brothers would have bumped into him. The L.A. brothers that been in this thing since 2007, 2008, they would have bumped into him. The thing is, he wasn't out there, man. All right? Hey, the last thing that Yahweh Shai said was, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head and gave up the spirit. So.
Before Paul was to be put to death, he said, "I have fought the good fight of faith. I have done this, and now I'm prepared for the crown of life that is waiting for me." So Paul did the works, man, until he died, man. He said, "I fought the good fight of faith. Now I will go and receive the crown." You know what I mean?
King Marsha. Well, let's start with Abba Bivens. He did the work. He died he was murdered doing the work. Okay? King Marsha, he died doing the work. Elder High Priest Yaquab, he died doing the work.
Elder
Ariah's under a zombie spell.
He's under a zombie spell, man. Ariah, man, as of now, unfortunately, he faulted, man. Because Ariah ain't teaching the word no more. Ariah,
so whether he comes back or not, it remains to be seen.
That's up to the Most High. That's up to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He's talking about some fat, black, burnt marshmallow man.
Anybody that believes that guy is a man of the Lord, you got to be out your you got to be out your natural mind, man. He ain't even popular no more, man. At the top Israelite groups out there, Great Millstone, the IUIC, the ISUPK, you know. Yeah. And then there's other groups out there, you know, HODC, they trying to come up in the lead and all that. Yeah. GOCC and them. Them are the top guys, but everybody knows in the back of their mind who the true men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are. Yeah. And those are the men of the Great Millstone, man. Right. And it says here, 2 Timothy 4:6, this is Paul speaking. "For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight," meaning he has finished his work. What stopped him from continue to work? He was going to be put to death. Right. "I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which Yahweh, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day." That day, he's still waiting for that crown. And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Lahab doesn't love his appearing. Yeshaya don't love his appearing. Nate doesn't love his appearance. General Hyena doesn't love his appearance. Gazak doesn't love his appearance. Yashawan doesn't love his appearance.
Quick scripture is the book of Luke 14, beginning at 29. It says, least aptly, after ye have laid the foundation, this is when you first come in, and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. So like I said, the most important thing